Hail, Neg. What's up, homie and homettes? Starchasm here with Tom Clancy's The Division. My thoughts and opinions. First off, to the annual gamer, you know you are, the ones that mostly play the typical Call of Duty. You might be turned off by the shooting mechanics of this game. It's not an FPS, it's an RPG. If you feel that you don't get the instant satisfaction of a kill and can't get past the fact that the damage is dealt by a hit point system, then I suggest you save your bread. Seriously. Anyways, on to the game. The environments look stunning. Is it the build from the E3 of the past? Of course not. But the crybabies out there need to stop complaining and get a diaper change, because it still looks good. This is a next-gen game. The snow particles even show up on your character, and the light effects bring a lot of realism to the table. The desolate abandonment of Midtown Manhattan drives the point home. You are the last hope of order for New York City. The interface, maps, and various upgrades to your character is dope with a lot of detail. There's numerous perks, even though a lot will lock for the beta. Guns feel different to where you'll need to find something to your liking. The beta only scratched the surface to the amount of options this game has. I mean, here I am, just roaming the city, just looking for loot crates or anything and running into some, Rikers or whatever. And then there's the dark zone, excuse me. A hectic player versus player area of the map that brings a very edgy, likable nervousness to the game. In here, no one is safe. You can find better loot here to upgrade your character, but in order to use it, you have to get it out of the dead zone using one of the helicopter drops. However, once you call one in, everyone is noticed, and not everyone is friendly. Roll 4 deep or frustration is set in as you're constantly on edge trying to get that loot out. Once you turn on a player, you go rogue, and again, everyone is notified. You'll have a hard time being a dick, excuse me, a griefer. Add a ball communicating with other players through voice proximity, even rolling with 8 to 10 players from different 4-man teams. The beta just left me thirsty, real talk. There are some questions though that bring some uncertainty to the Division. Is there gonna be more of an assortment of villains? The constant hooded thug wears thin real quick. Will Ubisoft bump up the team count to the dark zone? I think they should, at least up to like 6, because plenty of times I was on a team, yet I had numerous friends, tagging along, and it was just easy to go rogue in a firefight, where my team hits one of them, but there's another team there, then that team is attacking us, then my boys is attacking them. It can get hectic real quick. It's fun, but it could get hectic, especially if you got loot that you're trying to get out. Like you found a new gun and you're like, oh man, I gotta get this gun out, it's better than mine. And then all of a sudden one of your boys goes rogue. Next thing you know, half the map is on y'all, chasing y'all down, gunning y'all down, and that loot, it just ends up missing. Well, taken from somebody that just killed you. The Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx, Staten Island be included in the DLC. I know Brooklyn was shown in the E3 trailer, but I hope Queens isn't left out. After all, both airports are in Queens, as well as Flushing Meadow Park and City Field. Like, come on, Ubisoft, don't let me down. Make it happen. And to those other YouTubers that are just basically trying to downplay the game, maybe they're Destiny players. Maybe they don't even like the whole RPG experience. They're single, they play single player RPGs or something like, don't listen to them. Draw your own conclusions. I hope you played the beta, so you can draw your own conclusion and then, pick it up. I'll also advise you, if you are getting it, I would advise you to get the gold edition, with all the DLC included, because, I think you save a little bit of bread, and the fact that, you'll have everything, you ain't gotta worry about it, And I think like the gold edition gives you like extra stuff, like extra skins or whatever, so, start off with something at least, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Starcasm, like, leave a comment, whatever, But I'll see y'all March 8th, alright? Easy.